What's up? Y'all got excuse me. I'm talking to a client. Give me 30 minutes. On the line. All right, everybody, what's going on, good people? Don't mind the hell. I'm under construction. Don't mind the hell. Hey, but thank you, Miss Harden. Miss Harden. Miss Harden. I am Free King. What it is? Shalise, what's up? Jay. Do my hair nigga. What's up, KL? Straight Monique. Talk to me. Leo. Waka Flocka be like twin. Hey, so check me out, people. So, I want to just bring something to y'all attention. And I know I'm gonna get a little slack on this one right here, because a lot of the people that rock with me right here, they really follow the masses when it comes to the whole black man, black woman divide situation. And this one here is a little close to my heart. And I'm gonna tell you why, before I get into talking shit, because this is a shit talking right now. A lot of people base their life off of the whole black man, black woman divide. Now it done went from the black man, black woman divide to a cultural divide, then it done went to a racial divide, but it all stemmed from the same alpha male and bitter bitch syndrome that men and women are different, women ain't shit, men ain't shit. It all stemmed down to that.
People ain't shit.
Now, when these people first came out with their podcasts and their TikToks and their channel, and I'm not gonna name drop because I don't hate any of them per se direct, but you guys know who it is. Some of you guys listen to them. But these people was very heavy, hard hitting on how men ain't shit. I mean, the women set the narrative that men ain't shit, men garbage, black men definitely, there's no good black men killing women. I mean, it went so fucking bad to where at the time my relationship per se, personal relationship, was affected by it. And I'm like, and I was telling, that energy ain't your energy, sweetie. You got a nigga that's gonna protect you, that's giving you everything you want, treat you like X, Y, and Z, supporting you in all your dreams and aspiration. You ain't gotta motherfucking work. You quit your job when you got with me. We started businesses. But she had that energy at that time frame, and I wouldn't follow social media like that, so I had to figure out what the fuck going on here. Why am I getting some shit that just because I laughed because Megan Thee Stallion got shot in the motherfucking foot, she shot herself in the foot, y'all heard the tarot card, that I'm getting picked at because now I'm the bad guy that black men don't protect black women, because I thought that was funny that a millionaire who had nothing to do with me accidentally pulled out a gun, shot herself in the foot, and blamed the booth thing. So it was a lot of couples breaking up, and I'm the tarot man, so I'm gonna put it out there. I was getting called by a lot of my female clients saying, why, because Spirit tell me why black men won't protect us. Why this, why that? And I ain't getting no call from no brothers saying, hey man, why women hate us. It was all the women. So it kept perplexing to me, so I said, let me see what the fuck going on. So then I swear I kept saying this very attractive sister, busty, cute, all that shit. She was talking about she couldn't give a black man a motherfucking break. On Father's Day, she said, I'm not gonna let this pass, and because it's Father's Day, but black men are whiny bitches. And I'm like, so a black man telling the feeling they're whiny bitches. Or a black man standing up for himself whiny bitches. And that was our whole platform, dogging the black man. Then I went and I'm scrolling. I literally put in the title on my TikTok, hate black men. I thought I was gonna see a racist cracker up in that bitch. Confederate flag, boo, black men ain't shit, murder. I see nothing but black women down the line. So then I kept saying, these bitches got to be paid celebrities, because how are they making their money? I'm not thinking people are donating to their channel to hate black men so much. So then I say, okay, so if the black women doing this, it has to be an equal side to where black men are doing this to black women. So I went up there on the thing. Now Kevin Samuel sparked that shit, and Kevin Samuel was checking women, but they start hating that brother. So now his delivery message was horrible. He just like a Virgo to me. He say some good shit. He was truth in his saying, but his delivery message was horrible. He put your ass on the fire. So now I can see the good context that Kevin was saying in his harsh delivery. But then I went down the rabbit hole a little bit more when I kept seeing various other brothers sitting out there just dogging women. Women ain't shit, red pill, blue pill. And I said, well, it can't be that bad because I see a lot of good sisters out there that's doing something. I know sisters got deadbeat daddies as far as baby fathers won't even go to the child support office because they feel the plight of the man and say, hey, that nigga got enough on his chest. If he don't want to take care of the baby, me and my new boo will. I'll just let him have that, and he have to deal with that with his baby, his daughter, his son when they grow up. I know women like that, and I got a lot of respect. Granted, they should get something out the deal, but I know women like that. So I wasn't seeing where black women were tearing down black men in my neighborhood, in my arena. I'm like, okay, I did something wrong. Black woman gave me my ass, said whatever she said to me, and boom. That was it. You know, I'm either going to correct the shit or get the fuck out of her face because I can't correct it. Either or, it wasn't the tear down. So, now back to this shit right here. I'm in Florida. I'm in Central Florida. So, on my timeline, I get things say, get your tickets for the live conversation. And they list all of these people who is going to be doing this roundabout tour going with the divide. Going with the divide.
You're worried there's a crime here? That'd be all.
Now, only thing I have to say about that, let me put this one mute real quick and let it play. Only thing I have to say about that, I never took Kevin Samuels serious because in the beginning, before he became famous, he was giving black women their flowers. He even mentioned, and I saw the video myself with his mouth moving, he mentioned that if he started to talk bad and down about black women, that's when he'll get attention and become famous. And he proved that to be true. So I didn't even think he believed in what the fuck he said. He just fed that to the masses because that was the thing. And it worked. He got tired of being poor, so he turned around and turned it on black women. But before, he was giving us our flowers. So I never took him to be serious. I took him as a sellout, but not serious on his delivery or how he said it. And because, it was too petty. Why take him serious? Let me move this.
Listen to me. They are doing a tour. These men and these women that created these podcasts, that created these TikToks, telling black women to hate black men, telling black men to hate black women, telling us that men and gender shit ain't it, just going all out on us. It's got us fighting, breaking up relationships, losing motherfucking marriages, losing cars, putting that shit that ain't even your business, sisters, onto your man. And fellas, you sitting out there looking at your man, your woman sideways because of what that nigga said. Women got bad traits, men got bad traits. Sometimes a lady gonna check you on your shit. Sometimes a man gonna check you on your shit. But these people pimped the whole narrative and had everybody thinking that it should be a divide. Like I'm looking at the comments, they praising the fact that this man is dead. Why are you gonna praise death? And it's baffled me. You telling me the man calling women or people out on their shit that bad, it triggers your own relationship or dominates some shit like that. And then I said, you know what, I can't get mad at the narrative that's being spun because I get it. There's hurt people out here, and just like everything on the internet, there's a market for it. There's a niche for it. And if their niche is spreading the divide between black men and black women, it's a market. So why not capitalize on it?
Thanks.
But I would think goddamn black folk, black men and women, we got to be a little bit more fucking smarter than that. These people are getting paid. Y'all not donating out y'all pocket $10,000-$20,000 for these people to get mansions. For these people to get these nice BMWs and Cadillacs and Beamers and shit, flying on their jets and planes going to different city tour. Who's paying these people for this divide? Who's paying them? Well, now I know. I told y'all back in the day, these are paid motherfucking celebrities. They are getting paid by a systematic governmental entity hell-bent on separating the black man and the black woman. Because they know once we come together, it's on. Black men can't protect black women. I'm all for protecting my sisters. Don't get it twisted. I'm all for protecting women, period. I don't care what color you is. But damn, if you in my facility and I see you finna be assaulted and attacked, I'd step up for you. I've done it several times. But at the same time, if you tell me you hate my fucking guts, I'm supposed to be a fool? Oh, maybe if I die on my sword, she'll love me? What, she'll love me forever when I'm dead? Some poetic shit? No. But then they say, well then, as a black man with a black woman, you're supposed to risk your life to protect her, and if you don't, you hate all black women. I got a whole baby girl in that bitch. I got a mama, I got a sister, aunties, these people that love me, care for me, and that did shit for me, so yeah, I'm gonna help them. And then somebody say, one dude say, if I'm not fucking that woman, I shouldn't be laying down my life for a woman out there in the street. And I said, well, goddamn, nigga, you just took that whole narrative and went left. But what if you sitting up here saying, okay, sister, could you not act like that? Could you not do that? And if somebody beat that sister ass, yes, you step your ass in and you stop that person from getting hurt. But if you
real quick. Nobody's asking nobody lay their life on the fucking line for anybody else, for any other human fucking being, except if you're in a dangerous situation. We're not asking you get in front of a bullet, none of that shit. Why don't we do the humane thing? Call the cops. Make everybody day bad. The fuck you talking about? You can just be anonymous. You don't have to put yourself in direct danger, but if you see something that's wrong, fucking say something. Just say something. Cops ruin everybody's fucking day. You don't like what you see? You think it's harmful? He's beating her ass? You don't have to even put yourself in. Call the cops. Report it. And then walk away knowing you did your fucking part. Nobody's asking anybody else to get in a knife fight on behalf of someone else. Only time you should be getting into a knife fight is to protect your kids, your mother, your father, your family member. You know what I'm saying? We're not asking people to go that hard for each other. Well, I'm not asking people to go that hard for each other. I'm just asking people to be humane. Not to walk away. Not to, that's none of my business type shit. That would be nice. That would be great. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to put 9 and then a 1. A 1, what's your name? Don't worry about my name, but this is happening on this street, on this road, in this house. This is what I see. Have a blessed day. Please get here because it looked like that person got a weapon. There you go. You did your part. Now let them do theirs. It is not that deep, people. It is not that deep. It don't have to ever be that deep.
Then her that she wake up and say, oh, you a nasty motherfucker too. I hate your fucking gut. Nigga, that shit was all in vain. This is how I was thinking shit should be. But then the brothers came on and reiterated what the sister said, that black men don't care about black women. And then the brothers, supposed to be on the brother's side, said, yeah, but if they not fucking me, or if I don't got no stake in them, I can't protect them either. So that doubled down on what this sister was saying. See, that's what we call gaslighting. moving the golf posts when you're dealing with intellectuals and talking points. And I said, well, damn, you telling me people have made millions of dollars on that podcast, their YouTube channels, and everything spreading this negative hatred. Got people breaking up relationships and believing this shit. And then it don't even be the energy in that person's relationship. Now, why am I coming to you guys with this shit right here? Again, I just scroll up my platform and they saying book your tickets to come see the conversation. To see somebody, you gotta pay your money to go watch somebody on stage bash your culture, bash your brother, bash your father, bash your motherfucking son. Dudes, you gotta go to and watch a show like this to see somebody bash your mama, bash your sister, bash your daughter, all because of the color of their fucking skin. Can we put that shit on attitude? Nature versus nurture, nurture versus nature. Can we go philosophical with this shit? It ain't the color of my skin that make me hate women. Cause I'm a generous motherfucker. I'm a love bomber. If you want a life, I'm gonna love bomb you. That's my shit. Then they say, it did what really burnt my motherfucking grits. I saw a comment where say, don't let a nigga love bomb you. They just trying to get you in the set so you can take care of their old ass in their olden age. They coming to you with sicknesses and glaucoma and everything else.
Not glaucoma though.
Don't take things from the man. So now we can't, as men, we can't sit up there and love the motherfucking object of our affection. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck you want? Then the dude said, when a lady being nice to you, don't trust her. Because she just faking the game. It's called the nice girl era. Well, goddammit, I done changed my attitude.
See, okay, that's a good, okay, they call it love bombing because it stops at some point. And it switches up. And the purpose to do all that loving and caring was to pretend like you're something you're not. So when it does stop, that woman's going to continue to chase you in order to get that affection she once had. Same as the word gaslighting. It's the same effect. We're not saying on both parts. I'm speaking for both ends of the spectrum. I'm not just speaking for women. It makes sense. I'm speaking for human beings, period. Everybody wants to be loved. You can love that person. But the question is, how long should... The question is, when it comes to love bombing, how long do you realize it was fake? Because some people can go months, some people can actually go years. But you're not supposed to... No one comes in a relationship hating each other. That's automatic. You're going to love and show love. You're not supposed to sit there. But there's a difference with love bombing. It's extra. It's overwhelming. It's not just me holding you, me touching you, me kissing on you. It's me giving you admiration. It's like you're perfect. You make it seem like you're perfect when it comes to gaslighting and love bombing. And then all of a sudden that shit stopped. But you can never tell if it's really love bombing or gaslighting until that shit stops and you're thriving for it and you're craving it as the other partner, as the other sex. So that's hard. That's hard. So it's a weird conversation to have because nobody expects to get in a fucking relationship and be treated like shit. That don't make any sense. You wouldn't be there. Or you wouldn't be in a situation if off the bat you treated like shit, then why the fuck are you there? You know what I'm saying? So you gonna want some type of affection and love from that person. But I can't say, look, you're not gonna know. I'm trying to think of ways to like, how can you tell if it's love bombing and gaslighting? But you can't really tell because I'm very affectionate. I'm very loving. And mine don't stop until you start mistreating me. And I'm already warning you. I come into the relationship with 100%. 100% me, 100% love, kindness. You keep digging away at that percentage, You turn me into a straight asshole, and before I become a hard-bodied straight asshole, let me leave the situation so I can save with a little bit of my soul, myself, my sanity, and my peace. So nobody can tell, but nobody can sit there and tell you to just throw yourself in a relationship or situation that somebody else is treat you like shit. That don't make no sense. You would never know you're gaslighted or love bombed until it's too late. And that's when the whole person changed on you and turns into somebody that's your enemy. You can't even give a fucking time on, okay, well, after 2 weeks, this is gonna stop, or a month, because people can go until marriage just to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? And then right after marriage, the asshole comes out, or who they really was. They finally take off the mask. Love is a tricky game. Relationship, situationship, whatever, is a tricky fucking game. How are you playing it?
More people several fucking times. And if a lady want to sit up and be nice to me after she been a bitch all this long time, being treating me like shit, you goddamn right I'm gonna accept all the gifts and love and kisses and pussy and hugs and fucking she wanna give me. But they sit up there and tell the narrative that we should not fuck with each other. All because somebody pissed you off in your past and they're gonna clamp onto that shit. Black men, black women, listen to me motherfucking good. I don't care what side you sway on, I just don't want you guys to be misled down the wrong motherfucking road that thinking that you ain't got no allies on the opposite sex when it dealing with cultural energies. You got some brothers out there that'll put it out there for y'all ass, that'll put it all on the line just to make y'all feel okay because that's how he was taught and raised. You got some women out there that'll put up with a nigga shit until she can't do it no goddamn more because that's how she was raised.
Yes.
It don't take no paid motherfucking celebrity to make me hate my motherfucking sister, all because one or two did some fuck shit. Cause I done had some great motherfucking women in my life. I'm 45. I done had some beautiful women, some great souls, that I was so immature at the time I fucked them girls over like it wasn't shit. Real good dudes in y'all goddamn day that y'all know he was the cream of the crop, but he just didn't do it for you in one area and you fucked him over. Now, do that mean that that brother's supposed to go out there and hate every motherfucking woman that he come in contact with? Hell, what if you decide to be in your nice girl era and you realize that you fucked that person over and you come back and you try to be sweet? He's supposed to be shitty to you. And this is what these paid celebrities are saying.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't throw no motherfucking punches to the motherfucking fact that I am pissed off, angry, it's fucked up because a lot of relationships was fucked up and broken. A lot of people got into fucking serious issues. A lot of people showed their true fucking colors online, all because a bitch was spinning a narrative that rubbed in the wrong motherfucking way due to a traumatic experience. You tell me one motherfucking person on this bitch in our way that haven't done some fucked up shit in a relationship. That haven't shitted on a nigga, haven't fucked the female over.
Consider that New Year's resolutions are not the answer for you this year. You need real solutions.
So yeah, let's talk about that. Cause I'm sitting there thinking like, who the fuck? As a kid, I'm not gonna lie, I experienced that as a kid because anybody I fucked over, I have a revengeful spirit and I'm petty as fuck. So basically, if you do me dirty, before I do you dirty, most likely, I like to tell you exactly what the fuck I'm about to do. Since you started first, and now it's tit for tat with me, and I'm motherfucking petty as hell where I used to be. Now I just try to walk away. But before, baby, oh, you cheated on me? Okay, and it was never on some, okay, your uncle, your brother. I didn't keep it close, but I kept it personal. I didn't fuck with his friend, none of that. I was more on some dangerous shit, like recording myself with the dude and sending it to his phone, and which a motherfucker cussed me out and say something. Of course he did, but also he took me back. Because he did it first. But I think I was in grade school. I was in grade school, and it was my first boyfriend. Name, hold on. Because he going in. Baron going in. It don't even matter his name. My first boyfriend, and I had, like, we dated, and I broke up with him because I really liked his cousin more. But I never cheated on him. I broke up with him, and I talked to his cousin. He was my first boyfriend and my first sexual experience. I'm aware I said grade school. Yeah, mind your business. But other than that, yeah, but I still did it right. So what the fuck I'm talking about? I still did it right. I broke up with him and tried to talk to his cousin. Talked to his cousin for 3 days. And his cousin had issues, not mentally. I'm just leaving it at that. He had issues, and he ended up leaving school. But he always stayed away from me because of those issues. So it's not like I kissed his cousin or anything like that. But, you know, I broke up with the boyfriend to get with the cousin. So that was wrong in itself. But I didn't cheat. Anytime I did cheat, whoever I was with knew I was about to do it and got a motherfucking video on it. That part. So I'm really thinking in my motherfucking mind, like, he asked if somebody, have I? No. I have never just outlandishly decided I'm not happy in this relationship, so let me just go out there and cheat. So, me. Every time I made a move, I believed since a kid to let the person know what's about to happen. I guess to clear karma or debt, and I don't even know why I was doing it as a kid. I just thought it was right. Like, look, I don't want to talk to you no more. Oh, he gave me mono. The dude gave me mono. My first boyfriend, first sexual experience, gave me mono, and that's why I broke up with him, and I decided to talk to his cousin. But I never hugged nor kissed his cousin, but I still broke up with him. So I still did everything by the book and right somewhat. It was wrong that it was his cousin, but I still broke up with him. So I didn't cheat on nobody that before they cheated on me. That type shit. Like, I found out but that was in my petty days. Now, if you cheat on me, that's your loss, bruh. Good luck with that. Have fun with that. That type of karma. And I'm out. All these people in this world, stop playing with me. Why am I worried about you? I know I love you. I can still love you from a distance, and I wish all the happiness, but you're not going to be happy with me if you cheated on me, baby, because I'll let you stay. I'll tell you I forgive you, and I probably did forgive you, but not until I get my payback, baby. Not until I get my payback. But that's when I was younger and I had more time in life. Now I don't. I can't waste that time. No, baby. What you about to say?
You looking at that motherfucking man as he ain't shit, but yet you want him to lay his life down. Fellas, you sitting up there sleeping with the fucking enemy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all sitting up there sleeping with the enemy, and y'all do it more than men do it. And that's the sad thing about it.
That part.
A nigga can show you he ain't shit, he don't care about you, fuck you over, get 2-3 baby when you just dog you the fuck out.
And you take
He'll
it.
still sit up there and hate his fucking guts, but watch his dirty fucking draw. And now you get mad at yourself, and then you got somebody that spit up there and say, oh, niggas ain't shit. You sitting up there relying on that person, loving that person, while secretly hating your life for being with that person. I'm unapologetic this motherfucking year round because these motherfucking paid celebrities ruining our motherfucking black community, splitting the motherfucking divide between black men and black women. We can't even get along. I can't even go.
And it's funny how it's only us. It's only the black man and black woman. And everybody else is allowed, every other culture is allowed to have families. Why? You got to think about it. Have a deeper thought on that. Why are they trying to split up the black man and black woman? Not the Asians, not the Spanish. They're seen as a family setting, loving community, but only the black man and black woman. How powerful are we that they have to keep us fucking separated? Think about that now. How powerful are we if we really do finally get it together and fucking unite? And fuck the rules and guidelines that the world put in place for us to be separated. And you can't do shit about anybody else. You got to start with yourself. And you start with yourself by healing. Instead of running to the next person, talking shit about your ex, still having feeling about your ex, sleeping with your new. That shit is toxic. If you still talking bad about your ex, then you don't need to talk to me. Because I'm not trying to hear that shit. Because that one day could be me. And the same thing go for men. And she's still talking dirt shit about her baby dads and or baby dad, whatever. You need to be away. That's like a red flag. You need to get away from her. That person have not healed. And the same bullshit she put him through, she'll do to you. Because she didn't do the proper fucking healing. Before I find my husband, my whatever, my forever, man, I'm going to make sure I fucking heal. I'm going to make sure my heart is open to be able to love him fucking properly. And I cannot do that holding on to a image or hate with my ex. And the same go for y'all men.
On a date with a motherfucker because a motherfucker sitting up there spinning a fucking narrative that, all the only thing niggas want is pussy. Yes, the fuck that is all we want at the beginning until you show us something different. Brothers, don't go date them hoes because only thing hoes want is money. That's motherfucking right, that's what she want. Until we prove ourselves to be different in our life. Let's be real about this shit, people. We supposed to come, can I take you out? We supposed to walk up to you, hey, marry me today.
Not all hoes, hold up. Not all hoes want money. Some hoes just want love. They all don't want money because some hoes got money. They just want to be treated right. Some of them hoes just want to be loved.
Of course, your kid, I don't know your bad habits or nothing. You don't know mine. But because during that time process, while we spend time getting to know each other as people, as humans, as a potential mate, couple, marriage, and some shit go wrong, I knew that bitch was like that. And then you gonna scroll up on your motherfucking timeline, listen to some motherfucking big eyelash motherfucker sit up there and tell you, oh, man, that shit. Why they little brats? She gotta listen to somebody say, oh, women ain't shit. They don't want nothing but your money. That's all she fucking need from your ass at the time. She got bills. I get it, man. I grew up single mom. My grandmama was a stripper. My granddaddy was a fucking pimp. How the fuck they get together? Granddaddy was about them hoes. Grandmama was about getting her money. But they found love of her and they created generations and family.
Thanks.
She's doing it, and she is too. Everybody's getting birth control online from Neurox, with prices starting at $50.
You kill me with this shit. Facts. Definitely facts. Like, you can make love, I mean, not make love, shit. Where my mind at? You can find love anywhere. It's your rules on how your relationship goes. Not the world's. Not other people. You cannot let other people dictate your relationship. And why would you want to mimic somebody else's relationship? Because you don't know what's going on behind the scenes in the real world. You just see the glitz and the glamour of what they fucking show you. You don't know what she dealing with. He might be dealing with depression. How many stories we seen online where it looked like they a happy couple, and the next thing you know, the documents come out from the court hearing how he cheated, how she cheated, how he stole money or she stole money and all that other dumb shit. But we thought they was couple goals. We gotta stop. We need to stop as people desiring what somebody else have and making our own heaven on earth and making our own rules and guidelines when it comes to relationships. What makes you happy? What makes her happy? How can y'all combine the two?
Yeah. Hey, son, don't sit up there and give a woman everything at once. Make her work for it. Make her earn it. I so did not listen to my grandma when it came down to that shit. And I came there love bombing, loving, all that shit. Didn't fuck aside, got fucked over, and at the end, I was a bad guy. Got cheated on, I was a bad guy. Some of y'all women that sat up there and didn't listen to your daddies, your granddaddies, or your uncles properly, and y'all done fell in line with the wrong motherfucking Negro, the wrong dude, man, whatever you want to call it, and they got y'all feelings hurt. Not everybody's a piece of shit. But then you go and marry somebody, the object of your affection, and you holding that harbor inside your heart for that person, that one day that person could potentially turn out to be a piece of shit.
That part.
Tell me the fucking logic in that, people. If I sound like I'm angry, goddammit, I'm fucking angry. I'm pissed off, and it hurts me to my fucking soul that a lot of y'all fell for this shit. A lot of y'all fell for this shit. I just want to hate women. Nigga, that's because you lost out on love on this one right over here. Dude, it's billions of women on this fucking planet, bro. Take another chance and go get it.
That part.
Y'all lost out of love with this dude right here. Now all men ain't shit. But then that secretly, you want somebody to love, protect, and care for, but in your heart, you're harboring some fuck shit. You want a wife to sit up there and rub your feet, cook your back, treat you soft, my man, but yet you harboring some shit against women. How the fuck can you spin this narrative in your mind? This is a fucking sickness. This is a sickness that they have pumped in our motherfucking head all our fucking life. And then to have these pages, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram celebrities come out here and run that shit to you, and you believe it, you buy into it, and a lot of y'all motherfuckers single, and spirit ain't gonna send you your goddamn person because you're too busy spiritually hating the motherfucker you supposed to be with. Motherfucker, hey, how you doing, sister? Shit, sweet with you, everything good? You just a nigga, don't trust. I can't trust a nigga like you. Some of y'all motherfuckers sitting out there see a woman just because she jazzy bad, done took care of her motherfucking self, done got her little BBLs and titties done, she done glowed that fucking shit up. Oh, I can't fuck with her. She's a gold digging bitch, she want my money. Get to know that motherfucking woman. Maybe she just needed to feel good about herself. Get to know that motherfucking brother. Maybe he genuine this time. But we'll sit up here and support these paid motherfucking celebrities who, and again, fuck this shit. I'm gonna say it. By the way, who the fuck is paying these people to do a multiple city tour? You all? You think that you buy a ticket, that's how 10 people on the platform gonna get some money from the tickets that you buy? That shit comes down from a promoter, a producer, the engineer, the lighting, all that shit. That's millions of fucking dollars. That's millions of dollars put into one television, one stage production, tour band, hotel, all that shit. You think it's going to be a $100 ticket? Everybody got to get paid. So me personally, it's just like a movie to me. It's just like you got all these producers and script writers, and they write these motherfucking script to divide men and women. especially black men and women. We too locked in red pill, blue pill fucking mentality to realize we losing out on the one fucking resource that the man got in his life. The only resource that God gave us, brothers.
Which is?
The only resource God ever gave a black man was a black motherfucking woman. The only relief in life that the world spirit source ever gave a man, period, was a fucking woman. Don't matter the color creed. But y'all sit up here and get on and get this angry bullshit rat bushman fucking mentality that y'all supposed to fuck all these hoes, pimp these bitches, treat them like shit. I grew up with listening to 8-Ball MJG. I motherfucking love it. Space Age Pimpin', Tila them.
That's a good point. Like, how is that working for us? Are we still single, most of us? Are we still unhappy? Are we still looking for love? All because you still holding on to some anger from in the past where you was supposed to learn something from that person in order to know what you want in life, in a relationship. That person, that husband, that whatever, that partner was only a fucking stepping stone. And because of that, you hate all men and or women. How is that working for your love life? Like, are you really in a situation that's desirable? Are you in a situation where she allows you to do whatever the fuck you want and disrespect her health and disrespect her body, disrespect the kids in the household? Are you getting that? Or do you have to lie and hide that and do that? I mean, is anybody in a situation where they treat people like shit and the other person is just tolerating it? If the answer is no, why don't you go and do something different? Do everything the world tells you not to do and see what the fuck happens. Especially when it comes to loving each other. Do something different. Why the fuck you care somebody that's not paying your bills calling you a simp ass nigga or a simp ass hoe? Why the fuck you care? Why you care somebody call you dumb? Are you dumb and happy in that relationship? Like, show that person love. If they don't love you the fuck back, that means you need to learn something to move the fuck on. And that's why I keep on attacking and I keep on stating the same fucking thing. Everybody worrying about our body count when it's millions of us in this motherfucking world. You're worrying about a body count. That means if you have not developed spiritually as a human fucking being, you stuck in the same fucking rotten ass cycle because you worrying about a world and their rules and guidelines or how many people you should sleep with. Fuck you talking about? Fuck we talking about? And you're missing out on different type of experiences. Everything I'm saying, I want you to do it protected. You need the rules, guidelines, and consequences and repercussions in your decisions. If you know that and practice safety, you be all right. You be fucking all right. Not just that, you'll get experience. You'll learn some new fucking moves. You'll work out some kinks in your back and your motherfucking hip. I'm just saying. And you get, and you get to find the love of your motherfucking life. Try that one. Try that one on for size, because you're not going to settle because you're worrying about a fucking body count. Because you're not going to settle because you're sitting there not healing properly. Like, but I do implore you, before you date somebody new, instead of just jumping into a situation with another person, prepare yourself, heal yourself, learn yourself, what you want, what you like and dislike from the last relationship, and then let them the fuck go in love. There is no reason why you would want something that's toxic for you. There is no reason as a human being and a person where you should be dealt with as a woman called a bitch, this, that, other. Gotta worry about why his dick smell weird today because he was fucking Brenda, and now your pH balance once again is off. Leave that person, heal from that shit, and move on. And don't let something as as stupid and small as a body count keep you from the fucking love of your life. I'm done. I did too many in my life. Now let me sit the fuck down or deal with this abusive, disrespectful ass person instead of loving myself and trying to fuck again. That's for the ladies. Obviously, it's for the fucking ladies. Because y'all can have 1,000 men and y'all still would be looked at as the man. Go ahead, brother.
Love it. That's my gift. I thought that's how I was supposed to treat women. It started all the way back then. Have multiple women. Treat them like shit. The music sounded good, and 8-Ball MJG was a paid celebrity. It didn't click. See, we look at, when I say paid celebrities, or when people say paid celebrity to spread the vibe, we think of the celebrity need to be a Denzel Washington, Mekhi Phifer. The biggest thing going out right now that everybody could access and give their opinion is podcasts, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. So you don't think that that's the new stage for this theater, that somebody ain't gonna go and promote those stage performers? And the divide right now is to keep the man and woman separated. I hate to say that. I wish I could die on my lucky sword right now and say, okay, it's just a black man and black woman thing. But then I typed in the thing on TikTok, white women hate white men. I saw a list of white women saying how much white men don't take care of their kids. The same motherfucking narrative.
Isn't that interesting?
So I say, it can't be a black cultural thing. I say, not, it's one into agenda thing. I say, so why in the world is the powers that be trying to separate the genders? At one point, you're trying to merge the genders. Transgenders. You're trying to put man and women together, make them one single cell. But if you're not trying to be transgender, they want to divide your ass. Let's make them fight. So if they're going to spin the narrative, people, the powers that be, what the fuck you want from us?
Our destruction.
You already got the black woman.
We already know that.
You got the black man trying to pimp out and hate the black woman. Now you got the white men and the white women hating each other. Hell, I ain't see what the Spanish man and the Spanish one. Maybe I don't speak Latino Spanish or some shit like that, so I don't know what the fuck they saying.
I really thought it was only black
Maybe
people.
it's probably going on in their community too. Maybe it's fucking off in the Asian community. I don't know. I don't speak all that shit.
I'm gonna have to check those stats. Because I really thought it was only black people. For real.
And I'm so pissed because that shit came to my timeline. These motherfuckers are going around doing a paid city tour. A paid city fucking tour to get on stage and talk down about your cultural people. To talk down about your daddy, your granddaddy, your son. To sit on stage to talk down about your mama, your grandmama, your daughter. And some of our silly ass gonna pay the money to go and watch them browbeat the motherfuckers who birthed us. I'm pretty sure if you had a good relationship with your parents, your daddy, your mama, they would have done everything to protect you. See, people, I grew up with a mama who didn't like me too well. So I'm supposed to be a product of I hate all women. And I don't know what the fuck I'd do without a woman.
Or a man.
The taste of a woman, the smell of a woman, the feel of a woman. I don't know what the fuck. I go, mother, let no women be on this bitch. I'm going crazy.
That part.
I'm going to war with somebody. I'm going to a country and find somebody else motherfucking woman. I can tell you that. I'm going to get me one.
Create your happy place with bedroom furniture from Article with...
Oh, God. He is so right. But I'm going to have to damn sure do the stats on us because it only looked like only thing came to my timeline and everybody I knew timeline was the same fucking thing. Basically, it seemed like it was the black culture. Only the black culture. Because I saw every other culture looking in a family setting, in a nurturing setting. I didn't know our Caucasian sisters was going through this too. Maybe my Latino sisters, Asian sisters,
for somebody to go on stage. You have to have grants. You have to have what they call permit. You have to have all this shit. And their message ain't unification. Their message is separation. People, stop falling for the fucking okie doke, man. Please. It's some damn good sisters out here, brothers, and it's some damn good brothers out here, sisters. It's some people out here that want to change. Yeah, we grew up in an era where pimping was the shit. Y'all grew up in an era where your mama said, use what you got to get what you want. We grew up in that area. It wasn't that everybody was telling that black women ain't shit. Black women was sitting up there saying black men ain't shit. And I'm finna drop the biggest bomb on y'all motherfucking ass right here. The same black woman from my community, my mama, my aunties, minus my grandmama, I love that woman, and I will tell you a word of lie. My mama, my aunties, my sister, they taught me black women wasn't shit. They black women.
Excuse me.
Oh, don't trust them hoes. Have 2 or 3 of them. Them bitches gonna cheat on you.
That's
They
fucked
turn
up.
around with the same filthy fucking tongue and tell their daughter, don't trust the man. He'll cheat on you. He'll fuck you over. He ain't shit. And what do you want me to do, lady? I'm getting my education from you, mama. I'm getting my education from you, auntie. Y'all done been out there in the world. You telling me, as your son, not to trust you as a woman because of the color of your skin, and then you telling your daughter, your niece, not to trust the father, the boyfriend, as a man because of the color of their skin. Now then we got paid celebrities saying, don't trust these motherfuckers. You got motherfuckers in some women ain't shit but hoes and bitches. Now you got the girls coming out, niggas ain't shit but paint masters and shit. You got all that shit coming around, and now you got a panel that's doing a city tour telling you guys it's okay to feel this way.
No.
Validating that shit. And you wonder why spirit, God, source, or you ain't getting the person that you want because you got a deep seed, fucked up mentality of the person you're supposed to be with. You got secret hatred for the opposite sex, brothers. Secret hatred for the opposite sex. Be next door to you. But because you want this shit that ain't shit, or that person don't fit your narrative, but they don't want to motherfucking kiss your ass or put up with your shit, that they ain't worth your time and your asses is dying alone. People, we are getting older. We are sick and tired of having to go on the dating scene. Take it from me.
Yes.
Dating sucks. It's a piece of shit. They making money off of the apps. They making money off of the motherfucking food, the restaurants. Everybody is a big motherfucking business to keep a bitch looking for their person versus softening the motherfucker up and having a person accept somebody, take a chance at love.
Yes.
It's big business. Paid celebrity. Restaurants will go out of business if bitches want to take them to dates. Say a line. Ain't nobody going to family restaurants no more. Olive Garden ain't fucking goddamn booming because a bitch want to take a whole Italian family there.
That part.
Nigga, that's the cheap dating spot. That's where you see what the woman made out of and what the man made out of. At Olive Garden. Good food, affordable. And they not paying me to promote this. I'm not a paid celebrity.
That's funny. It seems like, or the people that I've been around or in my energy, everyone is tired of dating. My friends, male and female, everybody is tired of dating, tired of saying the same shit through text. It's draining. I'm 39, about to be 40 this year. The shit is draining. Or am I 40 now? I don't even remember. I hardly remember. I stopped counting. But either way, it's so draining. I've been doing it all my life. It's the same conversation. It gets redundant. It's very much draining. All my friends say the same thing. And it's now everybody's closing the apps down, closing their hearts down when it should be open. When it should be. But can never be open until you do the proper fucking work. And it starts with just healing. Nobody talks about healing. Everybody talks about finding that one, but how you gonna find that one if you still thinking about that last one? all women gonna just fuck me over, then why you dating? If you really truly believe that everybody cheats, why the fuck would you even date? Why would you put your feelings out there? It gotta be something in your heart telling you there is one out there for you, and it's more than one. You just gotta fucking look. You just gotta fucking look. Most of my situations that I let go of had nothing to fucking do with cheating. It had everything to do the fact they wasn't healed, or they wasn't positive person, or they was a, jealous person and want to tear me the fuck down or tear down my life or want to change me. If they was cheating, I never knew about it, or I found out after the fucking fact. Because my thoughts when it comes to relationships is on the bigger thing, the future, and not just the future of us, the future of everybody, and how me and you going to come together as a power couple, because I know the power that lies with us as a black man and black woman. And how are we going to show everybody else and change the fucking narrative of the world in a positive fucking way? Positive direction. That's where my mind is. And if you hate your mother and you didn't forgive your mother for whatever she did for you, you gonna take that shit out on me. And I don't got time for that, baby. I don't got time for that. It always will start with healing. And I'm sorry to say, you might have to forgive a motherfucker. I have a baby daddy that hates me now. He still won't stop trying to throw the dick at me, but he hates me because I keep on dodging it. But hate me to my core, and I give him no energy. He has my son. I gave him custody of my son because I thought that was in the best interest of our son. I keep on saying my apologies. Our son. Why am I still going to court? Why? Why am I still... He tried to put child support on me, but you owe me 50 type shit. So they wasn't going to do that in state of New Jersey. Like, fuck we talking about? But I'm still going to court. Not because I don't talk to my son. Not that we don't communicate. Not that because I don't send money to my son. He's at the age where I can send him the money and not you. You know? It's because he wants to be in my energy and my fucking presence. Because there's no reason why you need to take the mother of your child that stop arguing with you. We went from one time it was every month in a whole 2 years. It seemed like I had to go to court for one thing or another, as small as a haircut. He didn't like the barber I was using. His barber was pushing our son's hairline back. I got tired of leaving work to go to court and not leave till 3 o'clock in the afternoon over some dumb shit. I got tired of getting mad about what he thought about me or his family thought about me. I got tired of that. I have somebody who hates me, but you don't give that person that energy. Once you just like, okay, all right. Or put it in the hands of, I guess, the judge at the time, but not arguing with them. They see something nasty, trifling to you. You can't hold on to that fucking energy. I went through all that and will never allow myself to hate men to the point where I'm just going to ruin my whole future. Because I'm not going to really have one, because I still have hatred to men. I have somebody who hates me and spend his energy thinking about me in ways to get in my presence. And I forget that man's name sometimes. Until I see the court paper. And remind myself, that man got a stupid name. He got a stupid name. But why would, instead of him being happy, Instead of him living well with his wife, instead of him loving and just being with my son, he still find issues with a baby mama that don't want him. Didn't want him then, don't want him now. How is that? How is that healthy? When all he had to do was learn what he needs to learn from that relationship and move on. He got what he wanted. You wanted our son. Now you have that. Why am I going back to court next month? What didn't I give you? I gave you everything. I gave you shot record, you name it. That was just a small example of how that shit, that hatred for somebody else in your past can hold you back. Mind you, the wife that he's with, he remarried because she divorced him the first time. Probably had something to do with, you know, him bringing another female and talking about another fucking female. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me at all.
All your restaurants, your Red Lobsters, your Benny Hondas, all them motherfuckers there revolves around dating. And if you don't find the person that's supposed to be locked in on you, they're gonna make money because you're gonna want to impress that man, impress that woman. The fashion industry is designed around a single person. Clothes that couples wear. They don't make clothes couples wear. I gotta be fashionable so this chick can like me. I gotta be fashionable so this dude will like me. Medical surgery.
I ain't doing all that shit.
Did you know it's a process where you can get your dick elongated? They take fat from your love handle and pump it in your dick. It's called the Spartan package.
What?
Google this bitch, huh?
What?
Can't make it up. Then, let's say that you had a little small wee-wee. And you actually get the Spartan package paid, I think it's $10,000 or so. You pay the 10 grand, they put the fat in your dick, you don't fuck for 6 months, can't jack your dick, so you just gotta be strong-hearted now.
Strong-hearted.
And now you got a whole motherfucking 10-inch dick in your pants. Do you think you're gonna wanna settle down or you gonna wanna explore multiple women? Another industry. So y'all, take it for what the fuck it is. I don't make no apologies about it. Like, hate, curse me out, unsubscribe. I don't give a fuck. But I'm getting sick and tired of having to go to war with my fucking beautiful sisters, and I have to listen to these angry men on my end talk about how women ain't shit, when only thing I see is fucking women. I see the smiles. I see when I'm walking through and I'm smelling good, nice cologne, looking good, fine. I stick out my chest, you know, I deepen my voice. You doing all right, sister? How everything going with you? Let me pay for that meter for you. No problem. You must want my number. No, I don't want your number. I just see you looking beautiful. I just want to do something nice for a sister. I see the smile crack on their fucking face. Damn, this new. I done sat back and watched when a woman done approached the brother. His head, he just got his fresh haircut, head down. He's still in his low energy. Looking good up top, brother. I like that. They did your bill right. Motherfucker, smile ear to ear. He likes up.
Thanks.
Where that's at?
Let me give my quick sample. Women, you at the bar, you see somebody you like, why can't you send them a drink? Why can't you ask a man on a date? I don't know, maybe I'm made different and a little aggressive, but if I like it, if I see it, I like it. I don't mind doing Dutch. I don't mind going Dutch with a person if I like them, if I want to get to know them and see where their head is at. Why am I wasting time for a man to approach me because I'm a woman? No, he fine as fuck. Can we talk? And make it clear. Just because you approach the man, some men believe that means they definitely going to hit right away. Doesn't mean that. You just make it clear. I just wanted to get to know you, where your head was. You're a very handsome man. Matter of fact, dinner's on me. Do you know how uplifting that can be to a man? Or if you feel as though you can't afford it, let's go Dutch. I'm quick to be like, I'm hungry. I want to go out with somebody. Would you like to go Dutch? Pay for your food. I pay for my food. We have a good fucking night. But then again, I was never dating for financial anything because I get it on my own. I'm not the richest person, but I'm really good at doing what I need to do with the money that I'm getting, where I can be comfortable and have money in my pocket and enjoy myself. So just try something different. Go against every guideline and rule when it comes to dating that you're comfortable with anyway. And try something new, because what we have been doing as women and men have not been working out for us if we're not married. If we're not in that gold or that ideal relationship we want it to be. Oh, there was an end to that. Wanted to be in. I'm trying to work on doing full sentences for y'all people. You know, practice made perfect. So I definitely get it. Just giving y'all this ideas on being fair, being in order to get or receive someone who's really meant for you and special, and never ever look at yourself as, oh, he played me. Give only if you can give. Do without thinking it's going to come back to you. That's our issue as a people, as humans. Oh, since I'm sweet, nice, kind to you, you're definitely going to give it back. If I brought you a car, you definitely going to get me a house. It don't work like that. If you do it out the goodness of your heart and don't expect anything in return. Now, if it comes in return, that's a blessing. But if not, you don't do things for another person in order to bring it the fuck up. In order to hold something over their head. Well, no other female did this for you, and no other female will ever do this for you, and you cheat on me. If they're going to cheat, they're going to cheat regardless. You can buy a man a truck. My ex, the 12-year situation, I only use him not because I hate him. I love him very much and always will. But I use him as a good example because I learned a lot from that relationship. My ex, I didn't pay for nothing because it was an open relationship and he had other women. So if he had other women, you better get it from them. I think I gave him $400 once earlier on. He had women buy him cars. He had dating judges and shit like that. You know what he spent his time with? Me, his best friend. Telling me all their business, pillow talking with me about the judge, or how he almost got caught when he just got, when he was at the hospital and he was dating a doctor at the time. It was the same hospital that one of his baby moms was giving birth in, and he almost caught her because she was on call that day, and he was hoping that she wasn't her doctor, but because it was an emergency, they had to go there. It was a whole fucking shit show. And all these women in that man's life, and he wanted to spend time with me, a CNA that wasn't giving him no fucking money and paying him no fucking mind. Because he was happy over there because I allowed him to be himself, the whore he was. He was both whores at the time, so it was fine. It was an open relationship. We agreed upon that. So it doesn't matter. Money is not everything. Yes, you can be comfortable. You'll be more comfortable crying, but you still be in the same situation you're in. It is not everything. What we're looking for, if you're looking for a relationship, you're looking for somebody who's going to protect you as a woman or love you as a man, cherish you, look up to you like the God you know you are, and treat you very well. Money has nothing to do with that. Instead of being lazy, you can't be lazy. You're independent. You're paying your own bills now. Isn't that something to bring to the table instead of just a wet ass? You're supposed to bring something to the table. And they're not looking for your money. The men shouldn't be looking for your money to bring to the table. They should look for how to nurture. How you gonna learn to nurture a man if you still traumatized by the ex? How you gonna learn to cherish a woman if you start traumatized by your baby mom and bothered by every movement she makes? And have enough time to pay for the money to take her to court. How you gonna properly love your wife at home when you have your son, for example, I'm talking about my shit. When you have your son, but you can pay the $30, $40, probably $50 application fee to take your baby mom to court again. I don't even know what it was for this time. I'm looking at like, what the fuck I do? What the fuck I do now? I start calling for my son that's not even here. I'm like, your dad's bugging. Like, I'm only playing. I never did that when did I went through this with my baby dad. I never did that. I never bashed my baby dad, even though he bashed me to our son, which is going to show in the future when our son snaps on him. Like, he was never worth talking about, because every time I turned my head, I wanted to forget his face, let alone his name. Kind of did. And then I had to go to court, like, oh, this man. What? You don't like my barber, so you want to put it in court papers? You paid $50 for that? Because I won't give you my phone number. You got to talk to me through our son's phone, and I don't pick up. I gotta go, huh? Okay, all right. If that's what he want, Your Honor. Okay. Now, if my son gets on you later because his whole hairline is all messed up, that's not my fault. For example.
Y'all stop being tricked by this fucking paid celebrity narrative. These motherfuckers up here selling out city tours to sit up there and tell you that you ain't shit, that your people ain't shit, and that you ain't gonna be shit. And we like this fucking abuse. Saw one thing where a motherfucker spit on and pissed on the man Kevin Samuels' grave. How can you have that much hatred from a nigga that did no talking? He didn't beat you up. He didn't kill your family. He didn't rape your daughter or your son. He just said his opinion. Motherfucker done sit up there and cursed out one woman to the point, dude, I think it was in Houston, dude beat the motherfucking woman up. And she was an internet celebrity. Beat the woman up for saying men ain't shit. Brothers, are you kidding me? She gave her opinion. Why you put your hands on her? That's an opinion. Get out your goddamn feelings.
That'd be nice.
It's an okie doke, people. They spinning our ass. They spinning our ass and they puppeteering us. They puppeteering our asses. And we sit up and falling for it. Again, I'm gonna restate this shit. You can't find a motherfucking person that's gonna make your heart sing, that's gonna give value to your life, because you're too busy angry secretly at a fucking gender. You're angry at the opposite fucking sex, to my heterosexual people, that is. You're angry at the opposite motherfucking sex, and you expect the spirit to come down and give you your person. Y'all single for a goddamn reason, because you don't really want the person in your life. I ain't gonna mail punches about it, baby. I don't give a fuck. I told you 2024, it's an unapologetic talk time here. Because if I don't get y'all ass elevated to the proper spot, yeah, it's gonna end up dying along, withering away.
Happiness is here. Introduce.
That's a big fact. See, and that's a big fact. That's what we're not here to do. Because once we become united with our partners, especially nowadays, the blessings roll in more. We're not supposed to, as human beings, do this by ourselves. We're supposed to be coupled the fuck up. We're supposed to have a teammate, a helpmate, a partner. We're not meant to be alone. We was all sent here with a partner, and we were supposed to find our partner and achieve greatness. For dark or for light, it's up to y'all, what y'all on. Hopefully for light, but we was all sent down here supposed to be with a partner that gets us and understands us. And if you're not going and you're finding reasons why you can't find your partner, I'm not going to do that. I'll go against any rule, guideline the system and this world puts in front of me that will keep me from the love of my motherfucking life. Because that's what I deserve. And that's one thing I will have before I move to the next life.
Into the proper spot, yeah, it's gonna end up dying alone, withering away. It's horrible. It's horrible. Spirit, send me the man of my dream. But then you'll go watch somebody sit up there and say, man ain't shit, and agree. Do you think that higher level of praise and manifestation that you're working on gonna look at that subconscious mind and you agreeing that men ain't shit and they supposed to send you a man that you want? Fellas, send me the woman, send me my ribs, send me my Ruth, send me Bay. And you secretly saying women ain't shit, women ain't nothing but bitches and hoes. And you think the universe is gonna send you some of their daughters for you to miss fucking treat? I'm coming at you with the spiritual sense of the fucking matter. Fuck dick and pussy. I'm coming at you on the spiritual sense, people. And these people and these paid celebrities, these panels that's going tour to tour, city to city, ain't doing shit but killing y'all as dead spiritually. When it comes to getting your mates, when it comes to getting your people. And y'all falling for that shit, hook, line, and sinker. Now again, some of y'all got whole motherfucking relationships, people. With your husband, with your girlfriend, with your boyfriend, with your wives. And secretly, y'all driving y'all car, listen to this shit in these podcasts where they say men and women ain't shit, and y'all take that energy home to your person and then think that you ain't gonna make love to that person or think that it's something better out there for you. And then you looking at all that person's flaws as if you ain't got none yourself. Now that woman feeling alienated, that man feeling alienated, and y'all wonder why y'all divided. Because it permeates in the motherfucking brain and it kill your spirit, man, dead. Now you can't even fix your spirit to even gravitate towards the person that you done get a vow to be with. The person that you done gave up the rest of the world to be with.
Oh God, sorry.
Well, be entertained the way you entertain people. I ain't saying don't look at the shit, because some of it's funny and some of them people are very attractive. Trust me. But at the same time, look at that shit as information. Look at it as content creating. Look at it as what it is, a movie, a script, a promotion. Don't base your life off that shit. I, for one, will not die alone. I, for one, are gonna have the sexiest, the baddest, the cutest, the jazziest, the one that fuck like me, love like me, kiss like me, hug like me, love on like me. I want all that shit. I want mine to be that. And I can't get that if I'm gonna be sitting up there hating everything that come my way. Or scrutinizing everything that try to get close to me. Now I'm talking about myself. How many of y'all can point the finger at yourself and say, well, yeah, I done that shit. I had a good nigga shoot at me, but I thought he was a fuck nigga because I ain't like the way his hair was cut. I ain't like the way he motherfucking chewed his bubble gum. So I disavowed that shit. I knew he was gonna be a fuck nigga because he reminded me of my third boyfriend back in high school who fucked me over. Come on, people, let's be honest. We losing good motherfucking meat.
And see, that's why I give people a chance. That's why I give people a chance. Because regardless of the little minor things, I can look over the minor things. It's how you talk to me, how you treat me, how you used to treat me. Now we done switched up because you think you got me. And I gave you a little ooh, and that, you know, or I fell in love with the ding ding. Not to the point where I don't love myself. It will never be to the point where I don't love myself, let alone my peace.
And women to the motherfucking system, to the motherfucking streets, to the motherfucking podcast, to the motherfucking panels, to all this motherfucking shit because we and our feelings about what somebody did to us in the past. We weren't kissed and hugged by our father enough. Our mama mistreated us, so now we gotta hate all women. And we gotta adhere to the fact that all women ain't shit. All black men ain't shit. Cause my daddy wasn't around me and he ain't shit, so I could never trust a black man. And now you wonder why he's sitting up there lonely, angry, and sad. I'm just telling you the truth. But these people are touring, and when they come up on your timeline, that they're your city. Who's paying them? Ask the question. Who's paying them? I told you these are paid motherfucking celebrities. And even as much as I admittedly like what Kevin Samuels said, he was a paid celebrity too. He had to spin a narrative to get the people talking, to get the divide going. And I like the brother, because, and this is personal, take it how you want to take it, men, women, children, saints, goblins, and ghouls. The first time I heard anybody rate me was from that man there. He said, dude, you a high value man. I ain't never heard that from my grandmama. I ain't never heard that from one of the women I was dating. I never heard that from my kids, not my boss, nobody. He said, you're a high value man. And I'm listening to the shit because I wanted to know what the rigor was about. You make 6 figures a year. You got 2 cars you own. You take care of your shit. You raising your kids by yourself. No back child support. You handling business by yourself. You got a job. All that shit there. He's literally stated something. I checked off all the boxes. And I said, what? I'm high value? So then I got a sense of myself that I was a prize, people. I was something good. I wasn't this nigga that just supposed to pay women bills and get talked to any kind of way. It done something to me. It changed this right here. So I ended up liking the fella. Then when he passed away, a lot of other podcasts and shit come up with guys saying, oh, Kevin Samuels said women ain't shit, women ain't this, women ain't that. And I'm like, well, I ain't hear him say women weren't shit. I just hear him rated women on the scale of 1 to 13. Granted, he was harsher than word, but I don't see him like saying don't fuck with women, don't do nothing. He gave a narrative, his opinion. Then I say, okay, the woman was sitting up there telling women, look, y'all got it going good. The government give you housing, the government give you this. Some of y'all got these careers that y'all done built yourself on. Don't settle for a low-class man. I totally motherfucking agree. I met a woman that I liked so motherfucking much at one point in my life, and she had 10 times more than what I had. I say, man, don't you waste your time even fucking with that woman, because you can't better her life. Only thing you can do is give her some dick in a hard time. I backed out, and that lady, I don't care if you broke. I don't care if you got no money. Well, you know what? I'm a man, I do. And if I can't do something for you or bring anything to your life, I don't need to be fucked up with you, sister. Had the coochie in hand at the house, butt naked on the couch. Only thing I had to do was rip a magnet open and dive in and swish. But I had enough sense to realize that lady was out of my fucking league, and I backed up. And I ain't saying a woman should take no shit from a low-level nigga. We don't do that there. Women, hold your ground. But at the same time, don't hate the motherfucker who coming at you. Maybe he is a high value man. And you so busy angry that you can't see it. Then I heard one person say, oh, a brother will take a woman out of Wendy's. He wouldn't give a fuck what post she is. That's when we didn't value ourselves.
Okay, wait a minute. The narrative of a high, it doesn't sync well with me. It don't. High value to me is how you treat me, how you love me. You don't have to take me out to, out of the workforce and shit like that. We don't have to actually abide by these old rules and guidelines because our parents and our grandparents did. Why can't we both work? Why can't we meet each other why can't we just have common sense in a fucking relationship? If I'm overworking or I'm coming home from work, it's a hard day for me, you was off that day, clean the house. I would just, cook something. Help me out. If we got kids, help with the kids. That makes you a high value. You don't have to have a lot of money, a lot of cars, because at the end of the day, we'll work together and get that. You will have that regardless because we're doing that shit the fuck together. I don't need to sit the fuck home and do nothing but take care of the kids. What I need is a back rub. That's what I need. That's a high value man. Somebody who sees my worth. You think about me, get me flowers. You don't have to pay for Prada and shit like that. Nigga, if I want Prada, I'm going to get it myself. I don't need flowers when I'm feeling sad or I'm on my period or my favorite fucking chocolates. If I had a hard day of fucking work, I need the tub already full with hot water and Epsom salt and you rubbing my back. That's a fucking high value man. Not the fuck y'all have in y'all wallet and y'all bank account and how y'all can take me out the workforce. Bitch, I've been working all my motherfucking life. Why do you think I just want to stop now? I mean, I will stop. I definitely will stop. But I won't. I know that was crazy. I mean, I could stop, but I won't because my passion is somewhere else. It's still going to be a job regardless. I'm still going to make money, but I'm going to just be happier with what I'm doing. But I cannot see myself just sitting home and you taking me out the workforce. No, I'm going to give my energy where it needs to the people and help the people. So that's still considered work to me. I don't understand why y'all think, because you... So now, and because of that image of people, men was taking it too far. I saw a lot of men take it too far. Oh, I'm a high-value man. That means I deserve options. Are you telling your options about your options? Most of the men wasn't telling their options about their options and putting their options in a health crisis. I stayed honest. That's my fucking spirit. I stayed honest in my youth. I stayed honest as a grown fucking woman. I'm not going to sit there and lie. If I'm dating more than one person, I'm going to tell that person. If I have an open relationship, damn sure everybody knew about the other person to give them a fucking choice. And they still played the game. Most of the time. Never been in a situation, and they played it for a long time. So, honesty is the key. Definitely. Because the high value man narrative had nothing to do really with money. It's how you treat us. But they took that out of it. You are a high value man if you know how to treat a person. I'm going to just say person. It don't even have to be a woman. you're high value, then not because the money in your pockets. Why am I counting the money in your pockets? They're in your pockets. They're in your bank account. I don't have access to your fucking bank account just because I'm fucking you as a man, as a woman or a man, whatever. Why do we think we have access to somebody else's bank account because we're sleeping with them? And even if we got to marriage, why would you even be with somebody that is going to put money over your head? Put the fact that they make more, or it's... I've been with people that use money to control the other person. So you believe, say you're a high value man, right? And you finally settle down with a woman that she knows of, you know, because anything can happen, you know, you're a high value man. And it gets to the point where you use that fact that this is my house, this is my money, in order to control that person, and then she's not happy at all. Because she got to do what you said when you say it. And now you talk and treating her and talking to her like shit, and you think she's going to stay because you have the money and she lives with you. That's one of the reasons why I do 50-50 relationships. Because I want to have a say in a relationship. I don't want to be there and just look all pretty and sexy and give up sex. I want to be able to help him grow and nurture him. I can't do that if you paying all the fucking bills and you buying all my clothes and I got to ask you for everything. That's not a real relationship. That's prostitution. That's prostitution for a home, in a house, in a car. That's not a real relationship. They took the word high value man too far, where it became toxic, and basically I could do what I want, how I want, and fuck everybody's feelings. That's the only thing. And high value does not mean your bank account. It should mean, or it means, or let's change the narrative to make high value man mean how you treat a woman. Instead of showing all the cars y'all have as men and all the, you know, all those things, how about we start showing on social media how we treat the other person? And I'm not talking about with material and kindness and love. Oh, I ran my baby's bath water today. She's going to enjoy this. Put some put some petals in it. Oh, I did this for my husband or my man today. I rubbed his feet. I massaged his back. I want to see that on social media. I want to see the romance in social media. I don't want to see, okay, my boo got me this Bugatti and all that. I don't give a fuck about your car and how fast it go. I'm not interested. How are you being loved? That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm interested in seeing. Are you being loved properly? That would make you, fuck that. Let's change the narrative. You're a high value man if you know how to love a woman properly. Not just your daughter. Not just your aunt or your mama. None of that. A woman that you're having sex or you're intimate with, how do you love them properly? Matter of fact, I want to see that on social media too. Show us you giving your mama some flowers. Show us how you taking care of your auntie and your mama, or surprising them on Valentine's Day because your uncle just passed away. Show us that. That's a high value man to me, and hopefully to others. If we get out the mindset of these men ain't shit as women, we can look a little deeper and find the loves of our life. Or that's what I believe anyway.
Now that we value ourselves and we know we high value, nigga, we looking for the high value woman.
And what is that?
I'm looking for what is equal to me.
And what is that?
I'm tired
Money?
of being unequally yoked. The Bible says a man should not be unequally yoked.
That
A woman should not be unequally yoked. But yet we throw that shit out the window. I ain't looking for no. If you ain't making what I'm making, and you can't hold me down when I lose a paycheck or lose a job for 3 to 4 months till I get back on my feet, we shouldn't be fucking around. I shouldn't even be pitching dick to you. Women, if that man can't hold you down and some travesty happened in your motherfucking life, you shouldn't be sliding on that pole. That's the conversation I want to have. How can I see spiritually my person? How can I see who's right for me?
How can you see spiritually your person if you gotta meet bank accounts? How do you know that that person that probably make what $60,000 a year or shit like that, and you're making what 150? How you know that person, him or she, don't need a little fucking push in order to get where you at? You're looking at, that's still minuscule. Bringing something to the table is like, do you have a dream? Do you have a talent? I'm not saying, I can't even say that. I can't even use that as an excuse. It should be those important things. What do you believe in? We supposed to connect on that fucking level. Not, do your bank account meet my bank account? That's still in the realm of toxicity as human beings. How are you going to find the love of your fucking life? So you won't miss out on the love of your life because she makes $60,000 a year and you won't even you make 150. Oh no, bitch, you don't qualify. You don't qualify. How you know your wife was supposed to make the same amount of money as you? She could still hold you the fuck down, but not in the comfortability you're used to. Some of us need work, need help in order to get to that $150 range. But that should not be the first thing people are asking. I'm sorry. I totally disagree. That should not be the first fucking thing people ask each other. Can you match my bank account? It should be, can you match my motherfucking love language? Can you match my peace? Can you not come in here with some toxic ass ways of thinking I'm gonna fuck you over like the last person, because I'm not the last person. I'm trying to be your last person in your life. I don't believe that's a good idea. We're gonna do what he want, but that's my suggestion. Come in with the deeper fucking, we never get to the deeper questions and answers because we're still working on us matching our fucking bank accounts. Do you have a passion? What do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? Deep conversations. Laughter is a factor. Things like that y'all have in mind. Like, that y'all can bond on. And I'm not even talking about the trauma. Please don't trauma bond. That doesn't work. Lord knows that doesn't work. Especially if y'all both unhealed. How the fuck is trauma bonding working? If y'all both unhealed, it's just gonna fail. And you can't heal together with everything. Some things you gotta do by yourself and come to the table. Not just, okay, what can you bring to the table? Not just healing. I'm coming to the table fucking healed. None of those mommy daddy issues. I worked all that out. I'm not mad at my ex. I'm not mad. I'm coming to the table with fucking substance, something grounded, something that you can stand on, not my bank account. Because once again, it's a job. I can lose it. But I'm a hustler. So we gonna be the fuck okay. But if my bank account don't meet yours, you're telling me that I'm already scratched out your book? How Virgo of you. Like, that's very Virgo of you. Shit. I disagree with that. Totally.
Where's the solution in all this alpha male and bitter bitch syndrome versus doing a 12-state tour to tell us we ain't shit, making these people rich? TikTok, Instagram, YouTube is a platform. It's a theatric stage. And you don't think a promoter is going to come and grab those people who they could benefit from and grow their fucking platform? And then it's the agenda.
Attention responsible gun owners. Do you consider yourself a protector? If so, then the United States can...
Goodness. So I definitely disagree with that. I really do. But you know, to each their own. It's respected and loved. So it is what it is. But you don't have to match. That person just need at least potential coming to the table. At least the dining set. If you got the table and the chairs, they got the dining set, the placements, everything, the cards, knowing what people gonna sit at what seat, you know, shit like that. Cause you might lose out on something so fucking beautiful because the first thing you ask is a match of bank accounts. And I kind of go against love language. Realize and research what a love language is. Because if you're getting somebody normally that's making the same money as you, they're just going to be as busy as you are in order to make the same amount of money as you. You know what I'm saying? So how are y'all going to find time to be together? Because y'all both booked and busy. One person love language can be spending time, and the other person's love language is making money to financially take care of the other person. That means they're clashing. They're clashing because I can't spend time with you because I'm making sure you're all right financially. So I gotta work. And now my partner don't feel loved because her love language is spending time. People, we gotta think about that. We gotta ask those questions of what's your love language and hope and pray that person know what the fuck you mean when you say that. That's a good question to ask. Something deeper. Something with substance. Lord. We gonna get it together, starting with me. Please start with me. Get this shit together. I don't know. Now I'm like in my thoughts. I'm really in my head because that's crazy. It really is. Almost had it, Baron. You almost had it. You almost had it. You lost me on that one. You kind of lost me. Let's see if you can clean it up a little bit. Let me see if I could skip.
I'm gonna read some of your comments, y'all. This is enough. I'm just angry. I can see them now. I'm going down. In the hotline, I say facts. Get a clue. Just like there is no such thing as black on black crime, there is no such thing as high value man or woman. I ain't say that. Oh, there is some high value fucking women. There is some, and it definitely.
And you know what? The funny thing is, when it comes to men, it's you're high valued if you have money. But when it comes to women, you're only high value when you have less bodies. You're young. It's funny how with women, you have to be youthful and clueless and gullible. and not just and less, less bodies. Clueless, gullible. Yeah. In order to be considered as a high value woman. And I do agree with Barry. There's no such thing. Because money is not the root to happiness. Money can be the root to more problems and more higher bills. That's what the fuck money is. A root to more problems and higher bills and more enemies, bitch. You just sitting in a mansion with more enemies and more people trying to take your fortune. And what good are you as a youthful woman that only slept with one person? Those women turn into those bitter women because they're being now dogged out, most of them, by older men who already ran the streets. So now they finding value in the gullible, youthful woman so they can break her in. I kind of think that's more of a predator's narrative than anything else that's also shoved down our throats that we're not even recognizing. To have men that's around my age, 40 or so, only searching for the young, the youthful, and the gullible women because they already did their dirt, and now most of the women that's our age is tired and not giving them another chance, not allowing them to come back, so they have to get something that don't know and have not experienced life in order to try to be happy. But how is someone new to the world and new to life going to properly love you like you need to be, because they're still in their toxic mindset because they're youthful? So all they can do is watch cartoons, and you can't have a real conversation with them. That's more of a narrative of a predator that we not even peeping out. I question men like, oh, well, she's a value woman because, she only had one person her whole fucking life. That tells me that you're a predator and you trying to do stuff to her. Because she's not able to say no because she don't know life. Because she never went through that. And now she fall in love with you. And she's not even helping you to your higher self or helping you heal. We as a couple, as a community, are supposed to help each other. Men and women supposed to help each other heal. But how is someone that's 20 years, 15 years, I don't know, I'm not going to say 10 years, but let's say 15 or more years younger than your age, going to help you heal when they haven't had the knowledge and the experience of the world? It's sad. There is no such thing as a high value man. You're either a god or a demon. Which part you want to fucking play? Your money should not tell me I'm going to allow you to mistreat me or control me. Because you're forgetting now, because you believe that you're a high value woman and or man, that you have the right to do that. You don't have the right to treat another human being lower than you just because they don't make as much as you do. And they can't buy what you can buy. Are you serious? So now you can treat me like shit as a human being. Now you can look past the fact that I'm exhausted and I just need a nap. But no, you're hungry right now and you just came home from work, so you need to go cook for me. But let the shoe be on the other foot. Would that be okay? Would that be okay? If you had a hard day at work, you were exhausted. You come home and still gotta cook still gotta pleasure your wife or your husband and then do it again in a couple hours or the next 8 hours, that wears on your body. Or be made to feel ashamed of yourself because you wasn't able to do it. That's sad. That's very sad to me.
How value men. I'm just saying the narrative is spinning that there is nobody, that the narrative is spent that y'all shouldn't even start looking for that. The narrative is so spent and so broken that y'all don't supposed to give no woman no chance, or y'all don't supposed to give no man no chance. They want y'all to look at all men and women when you in the dating world as potential fuck-ups before you even begin to fuck with them. Am I lying, people?
I agree to that.
Am I lying? Damn, get a clue. You angry with that dude there. I don't know what he said to you. I don't know what he did, but I'm sorry for him. So y'all niggas a bogus dream. Whoa. Bogus dream and put tax on it. But Keita Joy ain't sitting up there saying men ain't nothing but whiny little bitches and she got a boy and a man at the house. So get a clue. Since you want to sit up here and put that man out there and throw in my head, and I'm trying to be like very equal-sided with this debate, this argument, say something that women have said negative about fucking men. Can you take accountability on that? All the shit women saying in the world when they sit up there and downrate the black man is true. It's law. It's that. That's the type of mindset that got us all fucked up. Because one person pissed you off and you got in your feelings, not all the shit is wrong what that man said. That man made some women stand up and take accountability and do right. And not those women who saw themselves as a problem from what their mama, grandmama, and whatever taught them, they got great men by now. Or they working, making themselves super duper high value so they can get the best fucking result in their life. Don't nobody want to die alone. But I don't see nobody sitting up here saying how these women out here dogging me like that.
Okay. I don't agree. I don't agree. I don't agree. I'm going to research the stats of all the women that Kevin Samuels spoke to. And I want to see the percentages of the women that took his advice and is now married. Because I have a feeling there wasn't many that took his advice. Because the things that I heard that came out his mouth didn't make any sense to me. But that's my opinion. But I would love to see the stacks on that. I'm a woman that was bitter. I was a bitter bitch. And I sat there and I took the advice of Kevin Samuels, who I believe is a fraud. And I understand you do it for the money. Duh. Only because what I saw in the past compared to when he got famous. And I want to see that percentage, and I want to see those women in marriages and happy. I want to see that. That's an interesting thing to look up. Definitely.
So y'all can bring this Kevin Samuels fellow up and run him through the motherfucking mud because he hurt y'all feelings. Well, what about the women who hurt us men feelings? Oh, well, let me guess. Men don't supposed to have no fucking feelings. We supposed to take the shit and say, oh yeah, we dopey ass motherfucking niggas. We ain't no good. We supposed to low rate ourselves. That man said we high value. And all the people such as myself who can check off that motherfucking box and say I'm making 6 figures a year, I got it going on, I'm raising my kids, I'm doing what I gotta do. Hell yeah. I eat that up.
Fuck high value. Be a god. You're a god. You're a fucking walking entity. You're a fucking god. You're supposed to take care of your fucking kids. If you have them, you're supposed to take care of them. Just like women. That should never be a part of it because that was natural. You're supposed to take care of the kids you bring to this world. So that's not even part of it. He gave y'all men a little praise. So why you believe everything he said was justifiable and okay? It wasn't. It wasn't okay. I want to do the stats on how many women he helped compared to how many women he could have destroyed by the shit he said. That would be interesting. You believe that there's women that listen to that man and got to the point of their life where they changed their self up. The things he was saying was so toxic. It didn't matter if he was talking to a woman or a man. It was toxic as hell. His suggestions. And sometimes unrealistic. His suggestions. I'm not okay with women bashing fucking men. At all. If you're going to bash them, why fuck them? I don't fuck my enemies. I don't tend to fuck my enemies. As soon as I realize they're my enemy, I treat them as such and get the fuck away from them. I believe in men crying. I support a black man tearing the fuck up and crying. That opens my heart and my motherfucking legs, because you getting that fucking out, it's gonna do us all good. Because you carrying that in your heart will make you explode and fuck everybody and everything over in your path. That will lead to destruction, you holding in because you believe with the fucking rules and guidelines of the motherfucking world and what it's telling you. That you're not a fucking man because you tear the fuck up. You're a human being. Sometimes most of these men, the men that smacking women because they don't like what they said or they told them no, need to go to fuck somewhere in a dark corner, lay the fuck down, put a blanket over their head and fucking cry. Fucking cry. Because at the end of the day, you still a fucking man and you're a human being. You need to get that pain the fuck out. And I'd rather you go somewhere in a dark room and cry as a man than sit your ass down and smack somebody just because you don't like what she said and you ain't like her motherfucking opinion. Be serious. Please, be serious. How would you feel if you saw the video I saw and you realized that Kevin Samuel is a fraud and he did it for money and fame and he got exactly what he want? And as you telling us, on my mama, on my Baron, to not fall into the tricks and the trap of social media, you're doing the same. You're doing the same. Yes, you heard on your side of all the hateful ass women that hate men, but I'm damn sure not one of them and you're damn sure not one of them. So while we women falling for the bullshit, so are you men falling for the bullshit. It felt good for another man to tell you you was valuable. Well, I'm a black woman telling you are fucking God. Now act like it. We need to get our humanity back as people. Point blank, period, my love.
I mean, let's be real.
Let's be real. Please, let's be
Can't
real.
just hate one person for nothing. Telling black women to stay down. That man ain't say that. That man say don't waste your motherfucking 20s. And your hard bodies and your sexiness on dating unqualified niggas. Lock it down, get your husband, get right. He didn't say date down. The man didn't say that. Y'all were looking at little skits. Some of y'all probably never watched the whole show with that dude. And I'm not defending the man, because some of the shit, when he called that woman a bitch and called her a fat black bitch, it pissed me off. Because I happen to like fat black women. I like a thick, dark-skinned broad. I love it. It does something to me. So I got offended. But I ain't gonna throw away his whole fucking message. But again, tell me, how about you hold those sisters accountable? All of y'all, hold the sisters accountable that's sitting up here saying black men ain't shit. Was they lying, or y'all gonna hold them as gospel since y'all want to demonize one man?
Fuck that. No. If black men are not, if black men are not shit, why are we going out to try to date them? Obviously, you're not going to sit there and tell me there's not a little bit of hope and faith in your heart that there's a good man out there. Because if you believe that, if you truly fucking believe that, why are you still dating? Why are you still hoping and wishing for love? Why? Because you're about to get in another situation that he's going to cheat on you, do you wrong, fuck your mama, whatever the situation. Whatever. If you really truly believe black men ain't shit, all you had to do is go buy be a lesbian or go buy a toy and have a good fucking life. You angry because you don't want to believe it. You angry because you have hope and faith in your heart that you find the right one. Why are you still praying to God if you truly believe that black men would shit? You don't believe it. You're just angry because of what somebody else did or the patterns you seek. I'm sorry. I believe everybody's supposed to have a whole phase. How are you going to have a whole phase in your 50s, in your 40s? I mean, that's the wrong time to do it. You're supposed to settle down when you get experience and know what the fuck you want. Who knows what the fuck they want in their 20s? Even if they knew what they want in career setting, who knows what they want in a relationship? You don't hardly know yourself to know what you want. So that wasn't a healthy ass message to give. Speaking on Kevin Samuels. How is that healthy? You have to experience life to know what you want and know what will be right for you. You find the second person you ever seen, the second man you ever seen, and marry them and settle down. A lot of them fell. Those marriages are now dissolving because you have experienced life. There's a lot of people that leave their marriage because they haven't fucking experienced life and end up getting cheated on because they have not had a whole phase and they decide to marry somebody, second person, the first person in the church, or they was put together by the church as kids. I knew him since the age of 19. And you scratching for some new dick and you scratching for some new coochie because you never had a phase of experience. Ooh, a phase of experience. I like that. That was toxic to tell a 20-year-old woman that don't know herself truly to settle down with someone, the second person they met in life. And because they settled down, now since they have a contract with them, they have to endure the most hard, painful, heinous shit because a man will get in. As a man, you gonna want something new. Am I right or am I wrong? Now tell me if I'm wrong. You're gonna want to experience something new. And as a woman, as a 20-year-old woman that's now married to a 20-year-old man that's trying to fight not to cheat, but end up cheating, is now at risk of the same thing as a single woman. Disease. And just now it's a secret. That man has he's going to slip up as a 20-year-old man because he's supposed to get experience. He's a man. And we women, we human beings, are not supposed to have experience in the world in order to know what we like or what we want, or we're supposed to sit there and because we're women, allow y'all to do whatever y'all want to our bodies until you get tired of our bodies and try to get something new and younger. How is that fair? How is that right? How is that message from Kevin Samuels, not toxic? That wasn't something to listen to. That part. Don't let the fact that this man gaslight y'all get y'all fucked up. Y'all more than high value men. Y'all more than high value women. Y'all gods and goddesses. How are you going to have a human fucking experience without the experience? You just going to skip the experience part, huh? You're a 20-year-old woman, only slept with 2 men in your life, and you only had sex and never know how it is to have an orgasm because he's new to the scene. You're new to the scene. And you wait until you finally break and or divorce this man. So you either cheat or divorce this man to experience someone who had experience. And this is the third person you ever had in your life. And you didn't even know a woman could squirt. You never squirted a day in your life. And you didn't even know squirting was you and you was squirting. Like, I'm just saying. Make it make fucking sense. There are people, look, I work in the healthcare field. People, there are your older parents, grandparents, sleeping with each other, getting STDs. You know why? Because they met each other at the age of 12, 15, whatever. Stayed with the same person, and because of guilt in society, never experienced sex. So when they lose that loved one down the line, they're doing it more than teenagers. They got rules about you. I walked into the most craziest shit in 15 years of doing this. And I still walk into the most craziest shit. Off the wall shit. Threesomes, foursomes, group sex. And I'm like, everybody, oh my God. I'm going to just leave y'all. Everybody grown. I'm going to just leave y'all. I'll be back in 30 minutes. You know, sometimes I got to wait an hour or two. Everybody's grown. If you don't have that type of experience, you're going to try to experience it before you leave here. It is part of the human experience to know yourself. People.
That's what a divide is. That proves my fucking point that you guys will sit up here and adhere to the narrative and the programming that's going on in the black and brown and whoever color community.
Oh, he better,
black men ain't shit.
Baron, you better be happy I wasn't in that chat. I would have been typing the fuck away. Everybody was gonna be arguing with me like, don't speak to my Baron like that. Somebody needs to speak to your Baron like that. Make it make sense. That part.
Black women ain't shit. And y'all can sit up there and let that shit separate and divide us. That proves my point. Because I haven't seen one comment that said, yeah, it is some black women out there dogging the fuck out of black men.
And it's not right.
And they wrong.
They need to heal. Men need to heal. Females need to heal.
Not one.
Until y'all, people do heal, stay out the dating scene. You fucking it up for everybody.
When you have a preference and a choice. What about the black women?
Have you ever had a micro-infusion facial? This revolutionary...
That's crazy. That's crazy. We are both fucked up. Men and women. We're both pointing the fucking finger, and we need to stop. And it starts with working on our mother. Work on ourselves. Work on yourself. Heal yourself. You're not going to sit there and lie to me and tell me men ain't shit, but why you still fucking and sucking, my love? My king? Women ain't shit. And because you're a high value man, you gonna treat them like that because you have the money. You're not a high value man. That's toxic as fuck. Let's change the narrative, people, please. I'm gonna end it here. Love yourself, love your life, and treat others how you want to be fucking treated. If you know you're a god, if you know you're a goddess, treat the other person like that. Don't give a fuck about what people think. And be ready, if you putting your heart on line to date, be ready to let that person go if it's time, if they don't treat you right. So, that's my night. It's already early in the morning. Y'all be blessed and try to make better choices. Good night.